Now, once we have created all this DAG and bronze, silver and golden layer, and eventually we have joined all these tables, now I want to view this part here. For this, what I'll do, I'll go back here on left pane. I'll click on this job runs. Over this job runs, I'll find create job option from the right. I'm going to click on create job option. Once you can see this is showing first part, I'm going to name it task name. So I'm going to use task underscore dev underscore 2025. Now go back to my notebook. Instead of notebook, I'm going to trigger my pipeline. So this would be pipeline. So I'm going to select my pipeline. This is the only pipeline which we have in production or in realistic ground environment. You will find more number of pipelines which you need to trigger simultaneously. So I'm going to create this task and let's see what kind of operation do we have here. Can you see it has created? If you want to create more tasks here, you can create. But as of now, if you want to run different settings and all, so you can go back here. If you want to run with the schedule trigger or add trigger, you can go back here and you can select schedule, file and arrival continuously and so on. Different kind of trigger types are available, and scheduling process you can go back here. I'm not going to trigger in future or some other time. I'm going to run now. If you click on view option from the right, you will find this view, and this is going to show all the necessary steps. I'm going to trigger my pipeline again. And if you want to see this pipeline, you will find this is going to setting up our tables, renting graph, showing all the type IDs, and this is going to run. That's it. This is, if you will go down and you can see this is ingesting our data and running 3 seconds and supporting customer table. And you can see 7,000 rows are there. If you look at these number of rows, here we have 7,000 rows. If you look back here, silver customer, you have 3.5 rows. Those have transformed. Now we have some filter data over here and we have silver support 1.2K. Again 3.5K and gold support is there. And finally in joined we have 598 rows. Let's go back here inside this support table. We need to refresh this one. And can you see so many options are showing here? Can you see this is showing materialized view or this is showing some table? So there is a difference between materialized and separate view. If you want to know, just read about this caption. So I'm going to display this bronze customer. If you want to click on it, you can go for sample data. This will be depicting your sample data. Can you see this is showing all our sample data? Now if I want to see the gold customer, this is showing the sample data of gold. Here you can see all the genders are from male, which the filter which we provided there. When you go back here in our gold support, we have so many options are also here. If you look at this sample data where we had filter based upon CVV number. So we have all the CVV number less than 15,000. So these are only available rows. So on the basis of these customer ID and all, we are creating this master join. If you look at the master join sample data, you will find so many numbers are showing here. If you scroll down, it's showing only 100. But if you want to check other options, you can perform SQL query over your code and you can view this table as well. How would you see? You just click on full name to clipboard, go to your notebook, scroll down, code, and write select asterisk from this table. Okay, so you can search and you can perform this query. Make sure before this you have connected from your serverless or something manual cluster which you need to create from your compute resources. That's it. From now, in upcoming videos we will see more and more advanced topics. Thank you.